So yeah.
Soda, Sean.
Alright guys, welcome to the first D2 race. I have not hosted a D2 race since I was like 10 years old, but here we go.
Unreal.
Are we ready for Truck Series racing? The cars do race similar to the Cup cars, but they might wreck a little easier, so I think they do race a little bit better, unironically, but here we go. Hopefully we'll have a good race. I feel like we will. But 18 off to an early lead. Oh my, I need to, oh frick. Fuck, I need to actually load my game in because I need to walk around the track really quickly because for some reason this track, it doesn't let me view everything on the track immediately. Fuck, I just flew out the map. Anyways, off to a good start for our pole sitter. He's got Hayden on his back bumper. Oh, we already got trouble, and Brandon Hale's already here. Or no, wait, Flixie's in the 19 and Brandon's in the 18, but Nick will lead the first lap in D2 competition. Oh, it's the same freaking numbers
That's
as...
the same figure from...
Yeah, he freaking copied it over. That's funny. But anyways, I should be able to spectate everything now. Okay. Hayden uses the top win. The top win's low-key OP here. Oh, and we already got a crash.
So these things get bumper locked way too easy, yo.
Yeah, we are gonna see what's wrong with the trucks because we didn't really test them that much. So if there's something that's wrong with them, we will fix it.
They get bumper locked and then you touch them with the bumper.
We'll try to fix it. I'm not sure what. Oh, and Hayden clears himself, and that's gonna be the yellow because that's three people actually, and he's already up and over. Race back to the line though, because we're past the line.
Another lap led for me, right?
Yeah, it's actually 2 more because leading under caution gives you 2 laps. But Nick Maggie to an early lead. We'll see how these trucks race. I mean, I think they could race better than the Cups cars because I feel like they handle a little bit better because they're newer like models, but I'm also a little worried about the bumper locking thing, so it could also be the hitboxes. I feel like, but I'm not sure. Oh, Shug's here. Is he watching on mobile or something? I can give Holden like last place points if he really wants it that bad. Church's chicken, bro. Church's chicken 200. Alright, I don't think anyone's gonna be pitting. Oh yeah, we do have the rule that every other yellow it will be closed, but this yellow it's open, but next yellow will be closed if anyone cares that much. But I recommend not like pitting. I don't think there's a purpose. Alright, we're gonna go back green. I think be wary about the bumper locks best you can. Try to hit the bumper as perfect as you can. Here we go. I feel like if you hit the bumper as perfect as you can, you'll get the best push and it won't be messed up. Because if you hit them at like a quarter panel and an odd angle, it'll probably get locked. That's just my best guess here. But 5 in the 18 gets locked sort of. Sean's gonna come back up the track. So far, Flixie using that Highline. The Highline is low-key OP, I'm not gonna lie. That's probably the best way we could have made a Highline ever work at Daytona, to be honest. Oh, 18 and 71. Oh. So Flixie's in the 19, Brandon's in the 18. I was having the, yeah, see, so the quarter panels, try not to hit them by the quarter panels because they will get locked. It's kind of hard to just like tell you guys to not do it, but it's like the only way I can try to make this race better despite the bumper locks. I think it's just a hitbox problem. They're probably uneven or something. But 71 to the lead now. The runs are huge, so I feel like they're going to be heartbreaker to watch, but you gotta know how to do a push without wrecking a guy. But 19 back to the lead, but Sean gets a push from Nick. And we've already seen most of these guys lead a lap, and we're only 8 laps in. Well, the 5's gonna get turned, and that's gonna be a big one. I think that should be a yellow because he just flipped it right over.
The fuel is going down very slow.
I don't know if that might be normal actually. I'm not sure. Okay, Sean, thank you for letting Flixie back up. You kind of forced him there, but the fuel's going down really slow. I mean, I don't really mind, but
I've only lost 300 fuel.
Huh. That's interesting. They are different models, but I didn't think they would change it that much. Okay. I'm not... It's not that big of a deal to me, since it's Daytona, and, like, Daytona's normally not, like, a fuel strategy race anyways. But,
For next race.
yeah, probably for next race. I mean, to be fair, you know, this is new to us. We haven't done this, but we do, at least we're doing a race here that will help us understand what needs to be fixed. So Sean got 2 laps led, but he's only 1 lap behind from tying Nick. But if you can win the Truck Series Championship and the Cup Series Championship, that'll be insane. I feel like right now, Nick has been the most consistent in Cup, so if he can win this race, I mean, that'll just boost the chances of him somehow sweeping. But it's besides the point here. Okay, we're already halfway through stage 1. Sorry about my chair, it's just like that. But now we got Sean in the lead, and then Brandon's in second, so here we go. I'm hoping we can have a good race with this. I don't think it's even that bad. It's just the bumper locks are kind of annoying. But Sean had an absolute start, and Flixie got messed up because he got put in the grass off the start. But I'd say the best bet is trying your very best to push like as clean as you can, but it's just gonna be hard. As here comes Joe on the inside. 18's gonna come to help push him. Huge run there. Oh, and Nick's gonna get turned by Hayden into him, but they keep it straight. 3 wide for the lead here. As this Highline's also new, so it's something to note. Oh, and they get pushed onto the grass right there by, I'm not even sure who. I think the 19. Maybe I'm just... I think they got locked, but...
You got locked and pushed.
Got Joe in the lead here. I believe he did lead that last lap. If someone wants to correct me, I was looking at the guys who wrecked. So, okay, Sean did. So they are tied now. But now it is Flixie to the lead. But this racing reminds me of the 2021 like Gen 6 package where you could go from first to last in a corner, or like a few meters, and then last to first in a few meters. It's just all types of runs, but some people are gonna have to lift when it comes to the bumper locks here. But Brandon Hale just led his first lap. Everyone's led a lap except for Joe and Hayden, but that will change. I feel like everyone's gonna have a shot. As Nick gets a huge run out of nowhere. I don't know how he got that, but pushes are gonna really matter, as we've seen. You gotta try to make an ally during the race, maybe. Oh, as the 18 goes high, but Nick Maggie extends his lead laps counter by 1. Hayden's gonna try to make a move. Nick with the block. Almost could have caused a wreck, but luckily he got clear enough. But Nick Maggie has a 2 car length lead, but sometimes in super speedway racing, you know you have too big of a lead. And that can happen when you have too big of a lead. You might misjudge what happened. But the 19 trying to make a move on the bottom, but the top with multiple cars is overpowered as they got turned easily, and that's going to be another... Oh, wait, never mind. No caution, guys. They keep it straight. Never mind. My bad. No caution, no caution. My bad. And the thing won't change back to green, which is just lovely. But thankfully, that did not. You guys all kept going, so that's good. But 19 in the lead here. We're getting close to the end of this stage. This race will actually go by pretty quickly, but I don't really mind. But the 18 of Brandon Hale to the lead. He's there's 3 stages.
Oh, you don't land at 30?
Yeah, stage 2 ends on 30. And Brandon Hale with a late block. Joe's gonna try to save it on the grass, and it's gonna cause some issues there. Honestly, I don't think Joe could have done anything to really prevent that. That was kind of a hard save with the grass. But they are getting very dicey right here towards the end of the stage. 32 and 18 get turned, but they can hopefully pick it back up.
Oh, it's on.
Remember, the top 5 do get the stage points, but only one guy's not going to get stage points, so it's really not end of the world. As Sean, okay, that was a little bit of over-aggressive move, to be honest. I know you were trying to turn off his bumper, but there was a car there. And 19, okay, Flixie, I'm just going to give you a warning. Oh my god, Hayden just absolutely ate shit.
This guy went full.
I'm going to give Flixie a 1 out of 3 because he could have tried to save the car enough on the grass.
Could have at least broke and not went right up the track.
Yeah, I mean, I know Joe did the same thing, but
at least Joe didn't wreck anyone.
Yeah, that was the thing.
Okay, so brake then. You can slow down at least.
I mean, you could try to drift it, but
Or do what Riley Herbst did.
yeah. But that will bring out a caution, and 32 almost goes airborne. But that won't end the stage. Actually, it'll be a 1-lap shootout for the stage, but remember, there is no stage yellow. So Sean just now got the most laps led by 1 because of that yellow. But we'll see. I don't think anyone's gonna be pitting because the fuel's going down so low. But it will be a 1. Yeah, I don't know. It's not a big deal to me, but we can try to. We need to try to fix that. I'm not sure how, but I mean, maybe just make it less. Maybe I'll just make it less. I mean, to make it work, I'll just make the fuel less. If it goes down that slow, then I'll just make it like 1,500 or something.
For this last for the stage?
Yeah, this is the last lap for the stage right here. But it won't be, remember guys, there's no stage yellows. I just have to remind because some people in Season 1 ended up breaking after, so. Next week we do go to Texas though, so it'll be the first intermediate track. So that'll be interesting. But alright, so here we go. I'm not gonna lie, this is pretty fun to watch though, I'm not gonna lie. Flixie got an insane jump again. Or Sean, yeah, my bad. Fuck. But honestly, this is funner than the cup race already. Because you guys can race up front with crazy moves. I mean, yeah, there's less people. But I think this proves that we should use this Daytona for the fall race. Or the summer race, they call it. I don't know. We are almost 4 wide right there. I think if we just got the bumper locks fixed, I think this would be the perfect ASRS Super Speedway race. But I think even with that, we can still make moves without crashing completely. But Levin's gonna push, and Nick Maggie's gonna win the first stage. I believe Hayden got second, and then Sean, and then Brandon, and then Joe.
Bus guide, cold and smooth survival skills. To avoid going in circles, make note of recognizable landmarks like that.
Nick Maggie's.
What's wrong with going in circles?
Nick Maggie is gonna
different circles, Wyatt.
Tie now.
Okay.
Tie it.
Head for the mountains. The bus guide, cold and smooth survival skills.
Says Joe
to avoid going in
210,
circles,
so
make note of recognizable landmarks like
look
that.
Back on my footage later, I guess. But
what's wrong with going in circles?
Sure captured it as well.
Different circles, Wyatt.
But Nick Maggie now has a lead. He's now
head
going
for
to
the
extend
mountains.
the
bus guide, cold and smooth survival skills. To avoid going in circles, make note of recognizable landmarks.
I feel like I could have made
that.
this race a little longer, but it's like.
What's wrong with going in circles?
Different circles, Wyatt.
Okay.
I mean, if enough people want me to extend it,
Head for the mountains. The bus guide. Cold and smooth survival skills. To avoid going in circles, make note of recognizable landmarks like that.
Caused the wreck. I'm giving him a 1 out.
What's wrong with going in circles?
Different circles, Wyatt.
Okay.
If enough guys
Head
want
for
it,
the
I'll
mountains.
extend the race to
The
like
bus
55.
guide. Cold and smooth survival skills. To avoid going in
Yeah, actually, I'm
circles,
extending
make note
to
of recognizable
55.
landmarks like that.
Actually,
20, 15.
What's wrong with going in circles?
I think I'm gonna keep the stages the same. Actually.
Different
I kinda
circles,
wanna do
Wyatt.
that, if that's okay with y'all.
Okay.
Does it extend the last stage?
Head for the
Yeah,
mountains.
actually, last
The
stage,
bus
last
guide.
stage.
Cold and smooth
I actually
survival
think this
skills.
racing's actually
To avoid
pretty fun
going
to
in
watch.
circles, make note of recognizable
Despite the bumper
landmarks
lock issues,
like that.
I think it just needs to be a little longer.
What's wrong with going in circles?
I'm just extending
Different
it.
circles, Wyatt.
I'm sorry if people
Okay.
didn't want this to be long, but actually can
Head for the mountains. The bus guide. Cold and smooth survival skills. To avoid going in circles,
Brandon Hale,
make
what
note
are
of
you
recognizable
doing?
landmarks like that.
Guys, a terrorist!
What's
Some
wrong with
things
going in
never
circles?
change, and that's gonna bring
Different
people
circles,
down.
Wyatt.
Okay.
That will bring
Head for the
people up.
mountains. The bus guide. Cold and
Things
smooth
never
survival
change,
skills.
they say.
To avoid going in circles,
Now,
make note
Footsie's
of
gonna
recognizable
get 2 laps
landmarks
led, which
like
actually
that.
puts him closer to Nick and
What's
Sean,
wrong with going in circles?
but
Different
not
circles,
much.
Wyatt.
Okay.
Head for the mountains. The bus guide. Cold and smooth survival skills. To avoid going in circles,
I will
make
check
note of
it.
recognizable
I'll check my
landmarks
stream real
like
quick
that.
if Joe really got the last stage point.
What's wrong with going in circles?
Let's see.
Different circles, Wyatt.
Okay.
Head for the mountains.
I
The
just
bus
wish the
guide.
stream qualities
Cold
would
and
be
smooth
better,
survival
could be
skills.
better, but
To
I
avoid
don't
going
really
in
know how to
circles,
make it better.
make note of recognizable landmarks like that.
Yeah, I did get it back. And now
What's
I
wrong
have
with going in circles?
extra terabytes.
Different circles, Wyatt.
Like I have tons
Okay.
of space now. Man.
Head for the
My dad owns
mountains.
a hardware
The bus guide. Cold and smooth survival skills. To avoid going in circles,
So
make note of
actually, yeah, Footsy
recognizable
did get the
landmarks
last stage
like
point.
that.
I look back on the footage.
What's wrong with going in circles?
Stage
Different
2 will
circles,
end on
Wyatt.
30.
Okay.
Head for the
I mean, I hope
mountains.
you guys
The
are
bus
fine with
guide.
the extended
Cold
race.
and
I
smooth
think we
survival
should do a little
skills.
I like
To avoid going in circles,
actually think it's
make note of
better.
recognizable landmarks like
Operation,
that.
ironically.
What's wrong with going in circles?
Let's see.
Different circles, Wyatt.
All right.
Okay.
Now Flixie's put.
Head
in
for the
lead.
mountains. The bus
Already
guide.
ready.
Cold and smooth survival skills. To
I
avoid
feel like
going in
this just
circles,
low-key proves
make note
that
of
when we have
recognizable
less people
landmarks
racing, it's
like
low-key
that.
A little bit better, but I mean, maybe it's just
What's wrong with going in circles?
setup, but
Different circles, Wyatt.
Okay.
green flags.
Head for
back
the
in
mountains.
air.
The bus guide.
Unfortunately, Joe didn't
Cold
get
and
as good of
smooth
a
survival
start, but he could
skills.
probably catch
To
up
avoid
with
going
the
in
high
circles, make
in
note
the
of
track,
recognizable
but
landmarks like
71
that.
off to a good start. 71's had the best
What's wrong with going in
starts,
circles?
but will that translate in the
Different
final
circles,
restart? 'Cause we'll
Wyatt.
probably have an overtime
Okay.
restart. Just knowing this
Head for the mountains.
league will
The
probably
bus
have an
guide.
overtime.
Cold and smooth survival skills. To avoid going in circles, make note of recognizable
Cannon's gonna
landmarks
go to the bottom
like
and
that.
get fake high. What
What's
a
wrong
move
with
from
going in
that
circles?
5 car. That was a
Different
textbook
circles,
super
Wyatt.
speedway move if I've ever
Okay.
seen it.
Head
That was
for
a
the
good
mountains.
move, but
The bus
both of
guide.
them, of course, showing the stupid commercial on accident because I'm. And Sean's just gonna straight up dump Hayden. That's gonna. Oh, he saves it, but Sean's. Oh, and Sean just went flying. Like, Sean's gonna get a 1 out of 3. That was absolutely just retarded.
Race back.
Yeah, that was. I got that on video though. That was the funniest freaking flip I've seen. He almost went over. He almost went over the freaking catch fence. That was insane. That would have been a DNF. I know I don't really have it in the rules. 'Cause I never really have to do this, but if you fall out the track,
You're a wreck that crazy, yo.
if you fall out the track, you like completely just lose the chance. All right, now that's actually gonna put Flixie tied with Nick because 2 extra laps with the
I'm
yellow.
still in 4,000 fuel, and we're halfway through this race.
All right, well, once again, we're gonna have another white 1-lap shootout here. Unfortunately, I mean, not really unfortunately, but that was a insane crash right there from that.
He literally flipped over me.
I gotta look back. That was freaking funny as hell. I gotta take a look at the stream. Yeah, I got footage of that. Oh wait, Sean actually hit me somehow, and that caused him to go back up the track. Fuck, why am I in the middle of the grass? I'm sorry, Sean. That's fucking on me. But
Yo, my computer's glitched, yo.
That's gonna. Oh, he saves it, but Sean's.
Like,
What a crash! Like that guy went. That guy just went over. Like he went so high in the air. I've never seen a car go that high. But damn. Have you ever? No, I've never. Honestly, Hayden with the move of the race so far. That was an insane move right there.
Yo, what is wrong with my computer, bro? Hold on. My taskbar is broken, yo. I can't go back to Roblox.
Haha. Ha ha ha.
We need to get the
Oh, hi
on
there.
this chassis
Hi there.
online, bro.
I did not see you there. I'm just hanging out in my shower, watching myself on my new fruit foam from my previous win at Talladega.
Hey, Rack, I just watched the clip back. Hayden created
Woo!
Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna look
Woo!
back too real quick just to
Woo!
take a look at my own end of it. If not, that won't be. That'll get the warning revoked. Let's see here. It just looked like he just hooked them.
No,
Yeah,
Hayden cleared
yeah,
himself.
no, yeah, he did clear himself. Okay, revoked.
Hayden likes to clear himself and blame it on the other person.
True. Warning will be revoked. Alright, Nick, you ready yet? Or what's
I'll
going on?
post a clip, 'cause this shit was actually hilarious.
That was the craziest wreck I've seen. Let's take a look.
I'm ready.
Oh, never mind, the clip won't play. Alright, are we ready to go green in the truck series here? So, Flixie, Brandon, this is our front row for the white flag of stage 2. But then we have stage 3, which will be 26 laps. So, we do have a good amount of racing left here. I don't think we'll see a pit stop all race, which is hilarious to me, but
Well, we're still in 4,000.
I don't even care. I think we should just make it like 1,500 next time. Something like that, but...
Even less than that. We haven't even went under 1,000 yet.
Oh, Brandon! Okay, that was Flixie. That was on Flixie. But 3 wide for the lead. Flixie's going to use the bottom to help, and now he's going to go back to the middle because he knows there's a little bit more speed there.
Come on, please.
Okay, Hayden just caused that himself. And it's first lap of the restart, so there won't be a yellow. I'm sorry, Brandon.
I'll take third.
But Hayden's gonna get a 1 out of 3, and
Hayden just claimed himself.
yeah, and I'll bring out the yellow. But race back to the line for the stage win. Hayden's just okay. That was.
Wait, is it a yellow or not?
It will be. It is a yellow. It's just not going on the freaking thing. The ticker's retarded. But it's a race back for the stage win, and Flixie's gonna clear himself. We're about to see a freaking interesting stage finish here. Sean's getting a push. I think Brandon managed to get by Hayden for the final point, I believe. Yeah, because Hayden absolutely died. But here they go. 11 with the run. But it's not going to be... Wait, actually, it was enough. He's going to try and fight back. Nick sweeps the stages here. And Sean second, and then third was...
Oh, that was for the stage? I thought
Yeah,
that was for the lead lap again, bro.
That was for the stage. Flixie got third, and then
Bus guide, cold and smooth survival skills.
Nah,
To avoid going in circles, make note of recognizable landmarks, like that.
I'm sorry, I had to do what I had to do.
I do not.
What's wrong with going in circles?
I didn't even do that for the stage, bro.
Different
I do
circles,
wish we had
Wyatt.
some
I did that for the
more.
lead
Okay.
lap, bro. I didn't even do that for the stage.
Head for the
I do
mountains.
wish we
The
had
bus
more
guide,
green flag
cold
racing,
and
but
smooth survival skills. To avoid going in circles, make note of recognizable landmarks, like that.
So now
What's wrong with
Nick
going in
has 2
circles?
laps right ahead of Flixie
Different
and
circles,
3 laps
Wyatt.
ahead of Sean.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm higher than you, buddy.
Head for the mountains. The bus guide, cold and smooth survival skills. To avoid going in circles, make note of recognizable landmarks, like that.
Yeah, Nick declares.
What's wrong with going in
whatever
circles?
lane you want.
Different circles, Wyatt.
Okay.
Head for the
We
mountains.
have a
The
few
bus
more.
guide, cold and smooth
Hayden's
survival
gonna line
skills. To avoid going in circles, make note of recognizable landmarks, like that.
What's wrong with going in circles?
Yeah, customs. I don't even
Different
care, 'cause
circles,
you guys
Wyatt.
only have one scheme for the
Okay.
whole season, pretty much, because we don't really have.
Head for the mountains. The
But
bus
if you
guide,
wanna
cold
make
and
custom,
smooth
you can
survival
find a
skills.
template for it.
To avoid going in circles, make note of recognizable landmarks, like that.
Actually, I think.
What's wrong with going in circles?
Hayden said not ready.
Okay,
Different
never mind.
circles,
Yeah, those
Wyatt.
guys- redo. Those guys
Okay.
are not ready. I did not.
Head for the mountains. The bus guide, cold and smooth survival skills. To avoid going in circles, make note of recognizable landmarks, like that.
My apology. I think Brennan was.
What's wrong with going in circles?
Not ready. But
Different circles, Wyatt.
Wait,
Okay.
you in a pit stall accident?
Head for the mountains. The bus guide, cold and
Well, if
smooth
they
survival
actually end up
skills.
hitting, you just have
To avoid
pay.
going in circles, make note
I
of
highly
recognizable
doubt
landmarks,
we'll have to pay.
like
Well,
that.
1,000 fuel and 30 laps.
What's wrong with going in circles?
Yeah, we're gonna have to make the fuel like
Different
500
circles,
or
Wyatt.
something.
I
Okay.
feel like 7.
Head for the mountains. The bus guide, cold and
Yeah,
smooth survival
that's
skills.
insane.
To avoid going in circles,
Dude, it took us
make note of
30 laps,
recognizable
1,000
landmarks,
fuel at
like
Daytona.
that.
Sean, get behind Nick. Like,
What's wrong with going in circles?
Different circles, Wyatt.
okay, that's fine.
Okay.
All right, here we go.
Head for the mountains.
Think we're
The bus
ready.
guide,
Here we
cold
go.
and smooth survival
Sean manages
skills.
just to get
To
these
avoid going in
great
circles,
restarts.
make note of recognizable landmarks, like that.
What's wrong with going in circles?
Different circles, Wyatt.
Final stage now.
Okay.
But Nick Maggie's looking to
Head
just
for the
sweep
mountains.
race
The
here.
bus guide, cold and smooth survival
Will he be
skills.
able to?
To avoid going in circles, make note of
Race
recognizable
win,
landmarks,
it's a
like that.
battle to see. Hayden's gonna
What's
try
wrong
to
with
do the
going in
same
circles?
move, but Sean clears himself. And
Different circles, Wyatt.
I can't tell if it was
Okay.
a racing deal or not, but Hayden
Head for the
somehow-
mountains.
Or
The
71
bus
somehow
guide,
managed to
cold
save
and
that,
smooth survival skills.
surprisingly. It
To
was the
avoid
first
going in
lap of the
circles,
restart, so it
make
wasn't
note
gonna
of
be yellow
recognizable
either, but he
landmarks,
managed to
like
save
that.
He's still in the race. I'm
What's
hoping
wrong
we
with
can
going in
low-key go
circles?
green to that end. I actually really
Different
like
circles,
racing
Wyatt.
when we're not wrecking.
Okay.
But Nick
Head
Maggie
for the
needs
mountains.
another
The
lap.
bus guide,
First
cold
get
and smooth
double-digit
survival
laps led
skills.
here.
To avoid going in
19 to the
circles,
inside,
make
he's
note of
got help from the
recognizable
13. This
landmarks,
proves
like that.
Yeah, the top is way better.
What's wrong with going
the
in
help
circles?
is what's gonna matter. If
Different
you're left
circles,
out to dry,
Wyatt.
You're really gonna
Okay.
end up being left out to dry.
Head for the mountains.
And
The
Nick
bus
gets
guide,
locked on the
cold and
32
smooth
bumper.
survival skills.
And
To avoid
19
going in
almost
circles,
dies.
make note of recognizable landmarks,
Road
like that.
course.
What's wrong with going in
The
circles?
turtles.
Different
That's
circles,
gonna hurt
Wyatt.
him a little bit, but
Okay.
he's still in
Head
the
for
draft.
the
And Sean,
mountains. The bus
remember, Sean
guide,
just
cold
was
and smooth
up
survival
over a lap
skills.
ago, and
To
now he's
avoid
in
going in
contention
circles,
again.
make note of recognizable landmarks, like that.
So
What's wrong
this
with
is
going in
really
circles?
like, I mean, you could
Different
just
circles,
die,
Wyatt.
Okay.
hit the pit wall or something.
Head for the
Still have a
mountains. The bus
chance,
guide,
maybe.
cold and
But
smooth
now
survival
Joe's,
skills.
he is the only
To avoid
truck
going in
regular.
circles,
Actually, Anthony
make note
David
of
is
recognizable
too,
landmarks,
now.
like that.
They're the only truck regulars technically.
What's wrong with going in
And
circles?
Joe's gonna
Different
go
circles,
up and
Wyatt.
over, and that's gonna bring out the
Okay.
yellow again.
Head for the mountains. The bus guide, cold and smooth survival skills. To avoid going in circles, make note
I
of
do wish
recognizable
these trucks didn't
landmarks,
wreck as easily.
like
I
that.
think I know why.
What's wrong with going in
Could
circles?
be because they're super like
Different
loose.
circles, Wyatt.
But
Okay.
Sean's gonna actually get 2 laps left.
Head
again,
for the
and now he's
mountains.
only one
The bus
behind
guide,
Mike Mack.
cold and smooth survival skills.
Tying him at
To
least.
avoid going in circles, make note of recognizable
Honestly, I don't think-
landmarks,
I mean,
like
Joe
that.
was trying to get let back up.
What's wrong with going in circles?
I mean,
Different circles, Wyatt.
yeah, it could be the
Okay.
way these trucks feel like a
Head
feather
for the
from what I've
mountains.
seen.
The bus guide, cold and smooth survival
Sean,
skills. To avoid going in
lead
circles,
here.
make note of
I feel like
recognizable
the Tops is
landmarks,
actually
like
better
that.
when he starts.
What's wrong with going in circles?
Different circles, Wyatt.
Hayden will be in second
Okay.
place.
Head for the mountains. The
But-
bus guide, cold and smooth survival skills. To avoid going in circles, make note of recognizable landmarks,
Some
like
good
that.
flag racing, and we did have like a few.
What's wrong with going in circles?
Green flag run, but
Different circles, Wyatt.
I am excited about
Okay.
Texas. Actually, that race can actually be.
Head
good,
for the
really.
mountains. The bus guide, cold
Green
and
flags
smooth
out, and now
survival
Hayden's
skills.
the one with the good
To
restart,
avoid going
but
in circles,
Sean using the
make note
top
of recognizable
was
landmarks,
inevitable. He was
like
gonna get
that.
a better launch.
What's wrong with going in circles?
And
Different circles,
and
Wyatt.
Fritzy with a crazy
Okay.
move to the inside. Hayden just
Head
forced
for the
him,
mountains. The bus guide,
honestly, Flipsy, you
cold
didn't
and
have to
smooth
let off.
survival
That wasn't even
skills.
on Flipsy,
To
that was
avoid
on
going in
Hayden.
circles, make note of recognizable
to the bottom
landmarks,
again now.
like that.
4 wide for
What's
second
wrong with going in
place.
circles?
This is a
Different circles,
this is,
Wyatt.
This is beautiful,
Okay.
bro. To actually see that happen. That
Head
was
for
a
the
crazy
mountains.
moment.
The bus guide, cold and smooth
Now,
survival
Flipsy to the
skills.
lead.
To avoid going in
Got his,
circles,
best
make note of
friend
recognizable
Brandon Hale behind
landmarks,
him.
like that.
Flixie. Not
What's wrong
clear.
with
Hayden's
going in
gonna
circles?
crash, but it's the first lap of the restart.
Different
so it won't
circles,
be a yellow
Wyatt.
for that.
Okay.
And they crash, but can they
Head
keep
for
it
the
straight? I
mountains.
think they
The
will.
bus guide, cold and smooth survival
At least
skills.
Brandon
To
was
avoid
by
going in
himself.
circles,
Unfortunately,
make
that
note of
will
recognizable
hurt
landmarks, like that.
the race up front, but there's
What's wrong
still
with
a
going in
chance.
circles?
Different circles,
I don't
Wyatt.
think there's not
Okay.
going there caution. I feel like we're gonna
Head for the mountains. The bus guide, cold and smooth survival skills. To avoid going in
Hayden, I don't know
circles,
what Hayden's
make note
even
of
doing,
recognizable
but he's still on the
landmarks
front straight.
like that.
But Joe's to the lead now.
What's wrong with going in circles?
It's
Different
a close
circles,
battle for the
Wyatt.
most laps led, actually.
Okay.
Between Nick,
Head
Sean,
for the
and Hayden, they're all
mountains. The bus
separated by a
guide,
lap
cold
from
and
each other.
smooth survival skills. To avoid going in
Still a chance
circles,
for Nick to
make
get
note of
back up
recognizable
here.
landmarks like that.
Joe gets his
What's wrong
first
with going in
lap led.
circles?
Different circles,
15
Wyatt.
to go.
Okay.
Head for the mountains. The bus guide, cold and smooth survival
There's
skills.
still.
To avoid going in
I think Nick's
circles,
gaining on
make
them.
note of recognizable
Unfortunately, Brandon
landmarks
doesn't really have
like that.
anything to. I mean, if he just uses the high
What's
line,
wrong
I
with
think
going
he'll
in
catch
circles?
up eventually.
Different circles, Wyatt.
15 to go. I think.
Okay.
Head for the
But-
mountains. The bus guide,
Now the
cold and
71 and
smooth
the 19
survival
are going to
skills.
lead now.
To avoid going in circles,
Oh, and
make note of
Sean's gonna
recognizable
force him
landmarks
below
like
a
that.
little bit, and he's gonna pull away.
What's wrong with going in circles?
Different circles, Wyatt.
Now
Okay.
Sean's gonna tie Nick for most
Head
laps
for the
left, but Nick is
mountains.
back up
The bus
here.
guide, cold and
He is
smooth
back
survival
in the
skills.
race.
To avoid going in circles, make note of recognizable landmarks like that.
What's wrong with going in circles?
Different circles, Wyatt.
Okay.
Head for the
And Sean's
mountains.
gonna flip,
The
but
bus
he,
guide, cold and
flips back on
smooth
the
survival
wheels.
skills.
It won't
To
be
avoid
yellow,
going
but now
in
the field's
circles,
even more
make note of
spread out.
recognizable landmarks like that.
What's wrong with going in circles?
Different circles, Wyatt.
Okay.
And
Head
now
for the
it's gonna be a
mountains. The
battle
bus
of
guide, cold
who
and
can
smooth
survive.
survival skills.
Nick
To avoid
Maggie
going
will
in
now
circles,
extend his
make
laps
note
led
of
by
recognizable
one
landmarks
lap here.
like that.
Oh wait, Flixie almost got it. That
What's wrong
would've
with
been a
going in circles?
Crazy photo finish right there.
Different
But
circles,
we are
Wyatt.
seeing an
Okay.
interesting race develop here as now
Head for the
field
mountains.
is
The
spread
bus
out,
guide,
but
cold
there's
and
still a
smooth
chance
survival
as-
skills.
I mean, even
To
with
avoid
three
going in
trucks, you
circles,
probably could
make
see
note
the
of
wreck
recognizable
before the
landmarks like that.
But
What's wrong with going in circles?
field spread out. Sean's gonna
Different
catch
circles,
up eventually,
Wyatt.
I
Okay.
think, but
Head for the
I'm not
mountains.
sure.
The
Nick
bus
Maggie
guide,
is fighting
cold
back.
and smooth survival skills. To avoid going in circles, make note
Nick
of
Maggie's
recognizable
definitely got the
landmarks
dominant,
like that.
Truck
What's wrong with going in circles?
close out.
Different
the
circles,
win.
Wyatt.
Okay.
I'm not sure.
Head for the mountains.
It's hard to
The bus
win
guide,
a
cold
race
and
at
smooth
Daytona
survival
as
skills.
Flixie
To avoid going in
him
circles,
got
make
tangled
note of
up.
recognizable landmarks like that.
Flixie's starting to catch up to the laps.
What's
led,
wrong
but
with
he's
going in
only two
circles?
back from tying Nick.
Different circles, Wyatt.
Okay.
Head for the mountains.
Maybe
the
if-
bus guide,
Actually, I don't
cold
even
and
know,
smooth
'cause
survival
if Brandon
skills.
and Hayden
To
try
avoid
work
going
together,
in
I'm not sure if
circles,
that's gonna
make
be
note of
possible.
recognizable landmarks
But we
like
have
that.
4 people up here now.
What's wrong with going in circles?
Different circles, Wyatt.
Okay.
But Flixie's got the lead.
Head for the mountains. The bus guide, cold and smooth survival skills.
Counting
To
down
avoid
the
going in
laps here.
circles, make note of recognizable
Can still see
landmarks
something
like that.
happen, and those two in the back will be back.
What's
in the
wrong with
race.
going in
Flixie
circles?
Now, only one
Different
lap away
circles,
from tying
Wyatt.
Nick.
Okay.
Head for the
Those 5
mountains.
points
The
can
bus
matter.
guide,
Flixie's
cold
gonna
and
turn
smooth
himself.
survival skills.
He's
To
gonna go back
avoid
up the
going in
track,
circles,
and he
make note of
saves
recognizable
it somehow.
landmarks
I don't even
like
know how
that.
they saved it, but Joe's unfortunately
What's
gonna
wrong
be
with going in
caught up
circles?
Flixie's mess. That was all
Different
on
circles,
Flixie
Wyatt.
Okay.
there. Joe just
Head
has
for
to
the
draft
mountains.
off of
The
them.
bus guide,
'Cause
cold
Nick
and smooth survival
Sean are gonna
skills.
just pull
To
away
avoid going in
on that
circles,
top. They're
make
gonna
note of recognizable
But
landmarks
they're gonna
like
have
that.
to try to get back up here. I think they can though.
What's wrong
Joe's
with going in
Nick
circles?
19's draft.
Different
19's
circles,
within
Wyatt.
their draft.
Okay.
And Nick, Maggie, and Sean.
Head for the
If
mountains.
Sean
The bus
loses this lap,
guide,
Eddie
cold
just
and
turns
smooth
himself.
survival skills. To avoid going in
That's-
circles,
Yeah, that's
make
gonna
note of
bring out the
recognizable
yellow. He's gonna
landmarks
straight
like
up
that.
and over and the kids.
What's wrong with going in circles?
It's gonna bring
Different
out the
circles,
yellow.
Wyatt.
Okay.
Head for the
That was
mountains.
a,
The bus guide, cold and smooth survival
turn
skills.
from
To avoid
Mike
going in
last.
circles,
But
make note
Sean
of recognizable
is actually
landmarks
gonna tie,
like that.
But Flixie's gonna actually
What's wrong with going in circles?
leapfrog the both
Different
of them
circles,
by
Wyatt.
by lap.
Okay.
Because he's gonna lead
Head for the
this
mountains. The bus
one
guide,
right here,
cold
yellow.
and smooth survival skills. To avoid going in circles, make note of
True, Sean, true.
I'm just gonna get rid of the hotkeys because I end up somehow accidentally switching to it, bro. That's not what I want the fans to see. Lovely. It's just been the freaking Bush commercial for the last 10 laps. Isn't that nice? Yeah, I'm just gonna not. That's lovely. We lost a bunch of.
Record the races, bro. There's no need to stream them. No one watches the stream.
If I record, it's just gonna take up more footage or more memory, and they take forever to upload. I'm just gonna not do hotkeys for commercials and just switch them myself when I feel like it.
Joe, you don't have the pick. It's on the inside.
Yeah, I think Flixie's choosing the outside. Or the inside, my bad. But it is now gonna be 7 to go. So Flixie has a lap. This is the biggest battle I feel like we've had for the most laps led in a minute, but here we go. 7 to go. Everyone's back in it, but that comes at a great responsibility. You want to keep your car clean for the end of this thing.
Nice jump, Hayden.
And 19 and 71 are bumper locks. Pretty badly. I'm not sure what they can do to fix it. This is pretty bad. This might cause an accident. Oh, and 19! Save it, please! Okay. He manages it. Hayden to the lead here. Well, that's the first challenge from that 5 truck. But Sean's going to go to the bottom. Hayden not clear. I have to spot for this guy because this guy likes to clear himself. Nick's on the top, but he's going to choose the bottom. Sean looking to tie for most laps led. Hayden pushes him below, though. Sean's getting at the bottom, but the top might have the run. Sean's going to tie for most laps led with Flixie now. We're 6 to go. 3 wide for second place. 4 wide for the lead now. We're witnessing a battle. And everyone's still in it. Joe to the lead. But it's hard to manage a lead here. I mean, people are getting runs from nowhere to describe it. Nick Maggie now looking to tie that. I think we're looking at a potential 3-way tie for the most laps led, as Nick's actually gonna force Hayden down. He's gonna go back up. I had to fucking check up there. Joe led that lap. That was close between him and the 19. Nick, Maggie, and Hayden are still in it, though. Still in it to win it. But that grass is really that could be a determining factor of who wins this race. 5 to go. Brandon Hale to the bottom. He's trying to sweep the first Daytona race for Cup and trucks. But the 19 to the lead, looking to extend his most laps led lead by a lap, maybe. It's looking like he's going to do it. Here comes Nick on the top. But it's close, and he's going to turn Flixie. And that's going to bring out the yellow. But it's going to be a race back to the line. That was interesting. I don't know if Nick meant to do that on purpose or not. Brandon Hale leading right now. 71 and 11 are going to go to the top, and they're going to blow right past him. And Sean's going to mess up and go into the wall. I'm
okay, Hayden?
Nick, I'm gonna warn you just so you don't end up
I got
just
pushed
killing
up,
him.
bro. I don't know what you want me to do.
I mean, I could look back on the footage, but it's just gonna be a
It was
one
not
out
on
for now.
purpose, though, I'll tell you that. If it was on purpose, it would have been more obvious.
Let's see.
I would have said something if it was on purpose.
So Sean will get a few laps led, actually. So he's now gonna be the leader most laps led.
Are we in overtime?
Yeah, we are.
I don't have
Well,
admin quiet.
we're not like overtime actually, but we're close to it. So
Why? Just use the spectate.
Hayden, or no, Sean's in the lead. Sean's had great restarts over and over and over, and he closed one out. It's technically not overtime, I'm just trying not to deal with the stupid ticker shit, because it thinks it's the end of the race when it's not. What, Wyatt?
We're in overtime?
Yeah, I'll fly you, Wyatt, but can you not kill people, get in the way, bro? That's all I'm hoping. Alright, we're not really in overtime. I mean, technically we are, but... So, Sean has a lap lead over Flixie because of the yellow, so we'll see what will happen here. Are we ready, though? 2 to go. What can go wrong?
Wait. Sean said not ready, bro.
Oh, wait, never mind. Don't go, because I guess Sean's not ready when I'm literally about to do the CD. It's okay. At least we didn't go. Okay, now we're ready. How much fuel are you guys at, though? Like, just genuinely wondering for the guys who didn't get accidental fuel. 3,000. That's crazy. I should probably make it, like, under 1,000 then. All right. Okay, Sean let off. That was low-key a jump.
All of them have to let off.
Actually, can we just do a redo? That was a...
Just redo that restart.
I'm gonna just redo. That was a weird... Hayden just went NR when I was CDing, bro. Like, you guys can't do NR when I'm CDing it, bro. I'm genuinely being honest. That's, like... Literally can't do anything about that. So... We'll see... Oh, and Hayden's just on the roof. Nice. I believe Brandon is second. Or no, Hayden was second. My bad. So, 2 to go. Let's try to have a little bit of a brain. I don't want to keep going in overtime. There's only a limit of 3 overtimes. I don't really want to have to go into overtime. So this is technically the first overtime. But, yeah. Alright, here we go. I don't see any NRs. Please, let's just have a restart here. Alright, green flag. Brandon Hale stalls, but it's not the end of the world. Sean with the lead here. Those guys in the back are going to get a huge run entering turn 1. Sean with the lead right now. We're on the back straight here, and the worst happens on the back straight. And Hayden's going to have a lead, but Brandon Hale's going to go to the bottom. We are 3 wide for the lead here. Nick Maggie hits a wall, and Sean and Hayden get into each other. That's going to bring out the yellow. Nick Maggie's open over, and we're going to have another overtime.
I was going to say, 3 of us are actually there anyway.
Brandon Hale will get 2 extra laps left, so 21st caution. Holy shit, that's... Well, there's a few mistake cautions, so it's probably like 18. I think this is the most cautions in ASRS history. I think we need to fix a few things. When we actually have green flag racing, that's good, but sometimes we have too much yellows here. So Brandon Hale's in the lead, and I believe Sean got second. But we will see here. Brandon choosing the inside might be the wrong move, but I'm not sure. Nick, are you ready?
No, hold on.
Alright, let's hopefully see a good finish. I want to see a clean finish. Let's make crazy moves, but not retarded ones, because, like,
Don't be Brandon Hill.
you just can't be retarded, guys. You gotta have a finish here. That's finish for the ages. Alright, here we go. Second of 3 attempts. The next attempt, there won't be any yellows the whole entire time, so it's a free-for-all the next attempt. So you guys don't want to get to that level of madness, I don't think. Because your race could be completely over right there. Sean barely was not clear there, but now side by side with Hayden. They're even, but Flix is going to go 3 wide. See, these are the moves I'm talking about that could cause a wreck, but I'm not blaming them. I'm just saying. These are the moves we see cause a wreck. Can we make it to the white flag? Because if there's a white flag, there's no wrecks. Here we go. And that's going to bring out the yellow. We almost made it, but damn, we were oh so close. And Hayden gets his first.
Thank you everyone for not racing with a brain.
Get our first lap sled. Hayden gets his first lap sled at the very end. This is the final overtime, so there's no yells no matter what, guys. I'm sorry, but there's no yells no matter what on this final one. It's just how it's always been. So, yeah, you have 2 laps left now. Because you got those 2 laps left right there. So, guys, I hope you guys know there's no yellows, so whatever happens, happens. I'm sorry, but it's just how the rules have always been. So, I'm sorry. So I think we gotta try to race with a brain, because if everyone just wrecked, someone like who wrecked in the first corner is gonna have a shot. So like I don't want to have it come down to that. Let's try to all stay in the fight here, guys. It's no cautions from here on out. Final overtime. Green flag's out. Hitting with a great restart. But Kenny, oh my gosh, lovely. It's not the final lap. It's 2 to go. But can he try to win this race? '71's gonna stay neutral and push him. I don't think you need to make a move now, guys. I think make a move on the back. Like, I feel like save your move until you get to like here on the last lap. Because honestly, there's no point of making a move with 2 to go. That's gonna end up ruining your race when there's no yellows left. So here we go. Coming to the white flag.
No!
Green flag. I mean, white flag. Alright, guys. I'd say be cautious here. You're not going to win the race on turn 1. But 4 wide for second place. Hayden's going to go to the bottom. Brandon trying to go back-to-back in Daytona wins and divisions. But can he do it? I don't know if he can. Sean's going to turn Brandon, but he saves it. And Sean's going to turn Brandon again. But he saves it. And Sean's going to kill Brandon. And Sean's gonna get his fucking spot revoked. What are we doing, Sean? Okay, Sean. I don't know what we're doing.
Can we redo that finish, bro? I just ruined my whole race.
Here we go! And Brandon's gonna try to... Okay, I think we should do...
How do you do that, yo? My whole
That
race
was...
just got ruined.
I feel like everyone's race got fucking ruined because of fucking Sean. That was dumb.
My whole race just got ruined, yo.
But if
We do that shit, yo.
I'm a vote all, but... That was
Race
just
got
stupid.
ruined, yo.
If we do a redo, it'll go by the results of the actual finish right here. But if it stay, okay, but majority said yes, so we'll do a redo. But
Hey, Wyatt.
I mean,
We all just got wrecked because of that.
yeah, that was
It was not a
stupid.
clean finish, yo.
Yeah, I'd rather have a finish that has everyone still in contention when everyone was genuinely still in contention, than a finish where like 2 guys are in the end and like.
Okay, but he came up the track on all of us, yo.
Yeah,
He wrecked
he
someone.
literally, yeah, and he killed everyone. Like killed Brandon for no reason, bro. Like I don't think that should just.
I wouldn't be surprised if his screen froze. I've been freezing a little bit today too.
Yeah, the grass is slippery, but like still, bro. Will the ticker fix itself? This ticker sucks, bro. So I'm trying to get it to go back to. Yeah, it does suck.
Score 1.
I don't know how to make it so where to like it'll go to where I want it to. Like it just says results. Like, okay, there we go.
Is it 2 laps? Okay.
Yeah, it's 2 laps, but once again, this won't be the yellow. I'm not gonna do another redo. It's kind of dumb for me to do another redo, but I mean, personally, I don't want to do one. But another one, but this is the final chance. If something happens, it's
Be
just
less obvious, yo.
just it. But Sean, bro, like Sean, bro, that was just dumb.
He froze, yo.
I couldn't tell if he froze in the moment,
I've been
but
freezing too.
hopefully he doesn't freeze again, and we can have a clean finish to the line here. I'm sorry, Hayden, and but yeah. Here we go.
Okay,
Okay, Hayden let off. You just jumped. Let off, Hayden. Thank you. Don't say dot. You jumped this shit, bro. It's on you. And he just ruined his race off the start because he decided to type. Nice one.
Let's go, Brandon. Let's go, Brandon.
Brandon Hale trying to defend Daytona. Try to win Daytona again. How am I the worst owner for that?
Let's go, Flixie.
I don't know how I'm the worst owner for that, but okay. I
Hayden jumped his start.
Yeah, I don't think it would be a clean finish, but like I just want to finish where people are still in contention. All right, white flag. Let's try to have a finish here, guys. Brandon needs to push Joe. And Hayden's going to probably catch up soon, and Sean too. But side by side right here, and Nick and Flixie, I'm not sure what happened there. And Joe gets fucking wrecked by fucking Brandon, I think. What can Flixie do? I'm not sure if he's going to be able to do anything. Here he goes. He's going to go to the top, but I'm not sure if he can do anything. He's going to go to the bottom. It's not enough. Nick Maggie's going to win the truck race. And Flixie was close. I think he made the right choices, but...
That's a sweep.
I don't know how he could be the worst host when literally everyone got taken out of contention because of a guy freezing. Alright. Well, Nick Maggie's gonna win.
Sean literally died, bro. Set grab me. Let me give you my donuts.
I don't know how to set grab.
You do set grab and I'm good.
Okay, see if that works. Hayden fucking left.
Good, bro. He doesn't know how to race. Pull this shit into victory and GG's to Flixie. Nah, that was the craziest block of my life. I had to predict where I was gonna lose. If I didn't predict where he was gonna go, I was losing that race.
Bro, that should have been a redo. He fucking froze and killed everyone.
Should've. Sean took everyone out but Hayden.
Yeah, and Brandon.
Well, he took Brandon out at first. Brandon only came up because he was behind everyone. You can unsmoke me, by the way.
Alright. I mean, yeah, of course Hayden's gonna cry because it's him getting
Chuck's
fucked,
just
but...
gonna glaze him, but Chuck has no context on what happened. What
Oh.
you like?
Oh, that was crazy. That was
Can you
funny.
read me?
Yeah, I'm a TPU. That should.
No, I still have set graph.
Oh,
You gotta read me.
okay.
And TP me.
I'm not sure what the trucks need to be fixed with, but... I mean, I don't know how other people feel on the redo situation. I personally don't think it was... I mean, yeah, it was kind of dumb to do